Now, we've discussed this quite a bit over the last couple of days, haven't we? But as Mario and Frank are back with us, I just wanted to go over it again with their Chelsea ways. Just a reminder, this is what Christian Pulisic is going to say in his book that drops next month. Tuchel told me that he was resting me for the second leg, and as a result, I didn't play a single minute in the Fulham game. Then on match day of the second semi, Tuchel tells me he's changing his mind and he's going with Kai Havertz. I honestly was dumbfounded and very disappointed. I thought I'd earned a start, and more importantly, he had assured me previously I was going to start. So as promised, Frank and Mario are here. Frank, do you want to discuss the quote or the fact that he's putting out a book next month?
Well, we can talk about both, but yes, I don't know why he's putting out a book. I guess, I don't know, he wants to copy me, I guess. It's why he wants to put a book out. But,
no, I think people will read this one.
Yeah, some people are going to read that one, yeah, at least. But really, I don't really understand, until you didn't finish your career and you can make a statement, maybe then you can write a book. But during your career, make sure that you focus on what you have to do and not complaining about something. Because maybe one day, you never know, maybe one day Tuchel can call him and say, okay, I want you. You never know. So you never know the story, and I don't know why he's saying that, because nobody remembered that. I don't remember that game against Fulham that he didn't play, that he should have played. And at the end of the day, it's like a complaint for himself, because we don't care. We don't really care about him, except maybe his parents, himself. But everybody can say a story like that. I can say a story about Ruud Gullit or Gianluca Vialli or Aimé Jacquet who say, well, you're going to play and you stay on the bench and, I changed my mind. That's part of the thing. The coach has a feeling and he has the right to change his mind. A promise in football doesn't stand a day because of human characteristic and what can happen in the coach's head. So I don't understand that why he made that comment. The point of that, for me, it's useless.
Mario, what do you think?
No, I totally agree. I think, when you're still playing football, you can always become, like what Frank just said, it could be a coach again. Why would you make that comment? Because in the future, if there's something happens, let's say he doesn't want to play for him now anymore, keep it to yourself, because in the future, you don't know. Let's say Tuchel is the coach of a team that's the only club that you want to go to. No, now you're not going to go because he's there. No, you set your center. On the other part, I understand his pain and his way of thinking, I 100% agree with. I had that too. Frank had it too. Saka had it too. I'm sure, every footballer in the world, if he tells me that he never had a coach that promised him something and didn't come through, he's crazy. If he says like, oh no, it didn't happen. No, that's funny. So on that scale, I feel like he's talking about something that really happened. But I felt like in this situation, and he's a smart kid, I would expect him to be a little bit more clever in this and say like, okay, this tactical move, I should not make it. So let me just keep down. Because now in England, people are going to talk, and they are talking and saying like, yeah, but are you the figurehead that really moves the team that much? At that point, it's so long ago. They might go like, no, we won it, and what do we care about? And that is one of the things that he should be worried about. But he's a great player. Why would you go through this? Let's focus on what's coming now. You're playing in a team now. Get yourself in the starting 11, and he's a new coach. You don't want to give him no spices to change his mind. Play, because if not, coaches start looking at you thinking like, oh, this guy's probably going to talk about me when he leaves.
Yeah, Frank, how will this go down in the dressing room? Will the players care about this stuff?
Well, I would have been his teammate. I would have come to him and I say, well, why are you whining about, And why do you think, Tuchel should consider you more than the others? I mean, Tuchel played him in Dortmund and then played him in Chelsea. But if everybody does that, you create a big mess, and you can create jealousy. Why did he promise you that you're gonna play where he told me the same thing? So you can create problems, And again, it doesn't interest many people. Maybe the close family or whatever who can take consideration about that. But in the dressing room, the guy will be considered as somebody, again, whining about small things.
You know, the more I see the statement from Christian Pulisic, the more I am amazed that he's talking about not last season, the season before.
When they won the Champions League.
When Chelsea won the Champions League. That everything about this statement makes more sense if we were talking about last season.
Right.
But nothing about it. How do you come out and criticize a coach for decisions he made in winning a title? That, you know, and as Mario pointed out, as everybody pointed out yesterday, these things happen more than any of us would care to mention.
Right.
It's a part of the game. But it becomes valid when it doesn't work. When it works, Tuchel got it right.
Yeah.
And you cannot, you can't try to change that narrative. And so it makes less and less sense. The more I see it, the less sense it makes.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.